America's afternoon for baseball we have in store from Petco Park. Tonight it's a spring training matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Blue. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, facing a knuckleballer, that just gets so difficult. There's two theories. Either swing at the first one or don't ever swing. But these guys, they can put you in a slump for about a week.
Phil Niekro, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Adam Eaton strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
7:07.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Brett is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
In the second spot tonight.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. On the ground to third. Taken in by Brett. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
And the reception should be a big one here as the San Diego native and Padre fan favorite Adrian Gonzalez takes his first swings here at Petco Park. Chopped foul right at home plate. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. A quick out number 1.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Batting third.
Ted Williams takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Iglesias for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be. Yan Gomes makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row. And this one, it was better than the last one.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Batting fifth. Third baseman number 24.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Blue.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 34.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Bryce Harper box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
A windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out. Striding into the box, Edgar Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2. George Brett gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. He's set. Here it comes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Bounce to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Brandon Phillips will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Niekro sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ian Wolf will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Robin Yount digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Jays, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. Phil Niekro steps in now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting for it is Crawford. And that's out number 2.
Now batting,
So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Tapped up the third base line. Loop's got to get rid of it. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Adam Eaton will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder Carl Crawford. Here's a high pop-up. Niekro is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Martinez. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Jake Arrieta is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Ted Williams will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Arrieta's ready. Here's the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
That looked like a swing from a fantasy camp there.
Hard hit ball to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Edgar Martinez is into the box for his 2nd at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
George Brett is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jay's off to a good. Yan Gomes heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch knuckler, strike one.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you're ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. In now, Trevor Plouffe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Jay Bruce will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Samuel Spanos is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Line towards center field. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now to the plate, Robin Yount. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is underneath this one. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 35.
Now at the plate, Phil Niekro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Brandon Phillips will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Second baseman.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Niekro gets his sign. Here it is on 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I don't know if a knuckleball can actually get better as the game goes along, but it sure isn't getting worse.
Chopped weakly to the left. Brett barehands it. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Almost had him after the phenomenal stab, but that's a base hit, and the perfect game is no more. In there, no balls and a strike. Now a throw over to first. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Trey Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Center fielder, number 2. Adam
just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Kevin Quackenbush will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Mike Trout is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And that's where you're going to have to be with that fastball. Like a lot of power guys, this guy's a pull hitter. So he has a lot of trouble getting out in front of that hard stuff. Kind of comes around that pitch when it's up and away like that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter,
Joe
number
Morgan
8,
strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Ted Williams stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Waiting for it is Crawford, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Carl Crawford will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1 and 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To short. Yount gloves it. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Niekro pauses. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Trevor Plouffe will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Phillies strand 1. It remains 1-0. Brett Cecil will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. Bryce Harper will stand in middle 3rd of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. That's it.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
The short hit hard. And the throw takes off a bit, but Gonzalez is able to stay with it, and there's 1 away. Edgar Martinez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Got him. George Brett will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
George Brett.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
A pause, and the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Yount backs up a bit and he takes charge for the 1st out. Brandon Phillips is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. To 3rd. Brett has it. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop
Jose Iglesias will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Ryan Webb is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Yogi Berra will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. 1-2. Here it comes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the 1st out. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning, and now he gets the 3rd guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Ken Williamson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ken Williamson.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound, he's got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the 1st out.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Too high. 1-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Fouled straight back. Niekro's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.